Hello everybody, I hope everybody's having a great day today. Please be sure to subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell. Okay, what do I want to talk about today and do? I want to finish my face and put eyeshadow on and maybe discuss trends a little bit, because I've been noticing some stuff and I watched Jen Phelps' video and it made a lot of sense in some ways from what I've been seeing on the YouTubes. Let's just get going. Okay, one of the trends that I've been noticing is being a little bit more subdued with the face makeup, the complexion products. Yes, more tints are becoming the thing to wear, but most people do tend to wear those in the summertime anyway. I tend as well, but right now my priority is my project pan. So there you go. But another thing, as I said, complexion products. This is my Westman Atelier contour that I use as contour slash bronzer. But if you guys know me by now, you know that I tend to be heavy-handed with my complexion products. So today I'm going to try and be a little bit more subdued. So to try and do that, I'm going to place this on my hand the way Shelby Wilson showed me. Oh, and congratulations to Shelby Wilson with her collab with Mob Beauty. Wish I could get it, but she's the one who got me onto cream shadows. So she showed me essentially how you put a cream on your hand and it won't be as intense if you pick it up from your hand than if you put it directly on your face, which I don't do. I hope I haven't done anyway in a while. And even straight on the brush. A lot of people will do it on the brush and then pat it on the hand. So yeah, like this. But this is, even this tends to be a little stronger. As you can see, there's a big patch from where I picked it up mostly. So back on the hand it goes, because I'm trying to get into the trend. I've never used to be into following trends. I don't know, I always did what I wanted and the trend came up and behind me. I'm that good, yeah. So, but that's, I just always gone to the tune of my own drummer. It's always been that way. Maybe that's my brain, maybe it's because other factors never allowed me to be able to do trends. I can guarantee that. But that's a whole episode on the couch for me. So yeah, use your hand. Definitely use your hand. You guys know that, ew, but for some reason my hand's not as bad. I just don't like the fingies. I really, really don't like the fingies. But just like the Westman Atelier, I have to do the blush. Hold on. I'm all over the place. That's nothing new. This is in Biscuit and my Chanel is in light pink. So the Chanel, I always do a couple of pumps, squish out the little color beads so that the color is everywhere. And then this is my favorite cream liquid blush brush, and this is Do Care, I believe. I absolutely love it. So let's see if I can be light-handed with the blush. Yeah, that would be a first. Also, I don't believe this is part of the trend, but because I'm a more mature woman, let's go with the proper word, I'm old, keep the blush and the contour farther back. What I'm trying to do is, if I see my eye, line it up. don't go beyond that, because it will just pull everything down. And I need all the help I can get. Yeah, see, I should stop here. I really should. And I will. I just smushed everything else off, and I'm just trying to diffuse it a little bit, because I am, see, I'm not, I'm trying. I am trying. Okay, so I have to use this. I love it, and I have to use it. Spent the money on it. Now, the High Beam from Benefit, again, on my hand, because if you guys don't know, right there, I'm using I don't think these are available anymore. I got this from BoxyCharm. This is a brightening brush from, I can't see that. I'll let you guys read that. I don't have my glasses on. I don't want to put them on right now. So just trying to take half. And I'm not putting this up here, again, because of the old lady thing. And I'm also trying to diffuse it as much as possible so that it's not in your face and showing up as much. Like the other day, I put on my Rare Beauty highlight. I haven't used it a lot, and it just, whoa! Yep. I like Rare Beauty. So I'm going to keep this aside because I might go back to it. Now, the big topic of conversation. What else I have been noticing in the trends is a lot less heavy eyeshadow. It's either indie brands, like big time indie brand look on your eyes, or very, very subtle matte and eyeliner. We know how I feel about mattes. So, also, I've been noticing a lot more people are using single shadows. I was doing that before the trend came up. So, I am finally going to talk to you about two new single shadows that I was able to get. One of them is really not going to go with what I'm wearing. I'm going to show you first the one that I've had 4 years from Essence, Eternity. It is beautiful, and I think it's pretty, well, no, look at that. It'd be sad if I end up using Eternity. This one is Cookie Jar. This one is a new one for me, and it still is, kind of smushed because I had to put it back down. And as I said, it is Cookie Jar. Like, I mean, these are indie. These are indie. And then I've got, do I have two Eternities? No, sorry. Warm Bronze, we'll get there. Eternity. Warm Bronze, Cookie Jar, Eternity is coming. Eternity. Ooh. Look at that. Okay, so Eternity it is. I'm glad I'm not using Warm Bronze. And its Cookie Jar is very much a gold, which I could wear with this, but you know what? I'm not going to. I have on my eyes, I have my About Face eyeshadow primer. And I used my Dior Backstage Old Formula that's in my project pan, and my Innisfree concealer that's also in my project pan. So now, let's see if I can use my number 21 from Refer with this beautiful cool toned single shadow that is no longer available in Canada. This was the first and last one I bought before they decided to stop. And of course my first, I mean, look at this. Another clue into the trends being single shadows and creams is the fact that you see more and more of the crayons. I mean, Rare Beauty, perfect example. They're still coming out. You look on Amazon and they're everywhere. Essence came out with one, you know, so yeah, single shadows are definitely the hit of the party right now. They really are. As well as, I said, more simple looks. If you can get your hands on the Essence single shadows, I like these better than their palettes. I don't know, these to me outdo the palettes by 90%. I have had even their mini palettes. I didn't like them. I really didn't. Maybe I'll remember to link one or two of them in the description box, but no. I mean, I don't believe I slammed them. I don't remember, but I don't believe I slammed them. It's just the single shadows are much better. Okay. I am going to put a little bit of the high beam. We'll call it cool toned. I make everything up as I go along. Why not? I just want to say that there is fairy dust there. Okay, now I'm happy. I am happy. Technically, I should declutter warm bronze, but you know what? I don't want to. I don't want to. So, next step is, this is the hard part for me, eyeliner. This is a Clinique Mini that I got, don't even remember how. So let's see what I can do. Okay, I'm gonna leave it there before I really mess it up, and I forgot to put in an inner corner. And where's my inner corner lip brush? I mean, even this on the eyes is more than what the trends are showing. I still went a little ham. Maybe it wouldn't show this strong if I had used my Linda Hallberg gray, but this is still a little more than what the trends are showing is going on right now. But I like a little bit more. If you know me by now, I like a little bit more. Am I going to change that just for the trends? No. Am I going to try and follow some trends? Sure. I can't. Like, you're not going to tell me that this is not part of the indie community eyeshadows. This is gorgeous. This is absolutely fabulous. And I'm actually working on cataloging all of my makeup, and you don't realize how big a number 400 is until you start typing in every single piece of makeup that you have. I have right now, I still need to work on my blushes and highlighters. I've done foundations, I've done concealers, I've done bronzers. I've done a fair bit, but the tedious stuff is coming up. After the blushes and highlighters, we're going to start getting into the single eyeshadows and the lip products. That's going to be fun. But trends. Back to the trends. I can't stay on topic. I just can't. So if you've got single shadows, use them. You're on trend. You only need one. I just decided to keep trying with my eyeliners because yeah, I'm bad at it. And I'll be back. Also that I've noticed with Trends is a slightly brownish tone liner with a clear gloss or lip oil. Not my fave. I'm a French girl, so what am I putting on? A red. French women will have like 6 different reds at their disposal. I have 2, maybe 3, but that's okay. I really love aperitif. Other than my other one, yeah, let's say that 3 times fast. Fashion. This is pretty much all I have left of my Merit beauty products because all the other ones have gone bad. And it breaks my heart. I loved the bronzer and the blush. I wanted to get the blushes at Christmas time. It was January, I think. And on the website, it said that they still had some, but you had to go into store. And I went into the store, and the poor girl was looking at me like I didn't know what I was talking about. Gotta remember that a lot of staff gets hired brand new just for Christmas, so it's okay. I let it go. But I want the minis. The minis. That's what I want. That's why you need to get the minis, because cream products don't last. And clean beauty products last even less. But I loved the Merit blushes. Oh, so hopefully at Christmas time this year they'll be available again, because I really, really want to get them. And hopefully they'll also come out with a mini bronzer, because when I smelt that highlighter, which was the youngest of all the Merit cosmetics that I have had, oh, it was bad. The smell lingered for ages. But be that as it may, Trends, single shadows, I'm great with that. Even Jen Phelps was wondering if the era of the eyeshadow palette was going away. But then you see so much more indie shadow. The palettes for indie brands are coming out in droves. I'm waiting for one. I got it the day it came out, and we're going on 3 weeks. It took a week just for them to ship it. It's coming from Sweden. I've been dying to try it and show you guys. And I'm not gonna say what it is, but the one I really want is Cool Toned, and I didn't get that one. I got the brand new one, because only once in my life I was on top of the game. But be that as it may, as soon as it gets here, I'm making a video, and the way my lineup of videos is non-existent, it won't be long before I post it. But right now, go find some Essence single shadows. I think they were $2.99, so something ridiculously small that way. I would have gotten more than 2, but these were the only colors that were left, and this one was the only one that was left when I got it just before they went out of Canada. And when I realized what I had, I was sad, because I only realized what I had at least a year after I bought it. That's my problem. From the very beginning, I didn't know enough about makeup. Okay, I've got all this makeup, now what is it? Because for 25 years I had one palette, 2 or 3 lipsticks that I never used, and blush and bronzer, and that was it. Where was this? Like, where was... All this was around in those 25 years, but for some reason my brain did not click with it. I wasn't a girly girl, even though I loved makeup, but the funds weren't there. So, how do I explain this? When I bought my makeup, I had tunnel vision. I saw Estee Lauder, that was it. That was it. A few years later, I was getting IT Cosmetics and Doll 10 from the shopping channel, and that's what I went through so many tubes of that, even double tubes of that CC cream, and tubes of the Doll 10. The only time I got anything from the drugstore was when I was completely out of foundation, and funny enough, by accident, I don't know how it happened, I ended up with a Fit Me from Maybelline, and that was it. That's everything else, just tunnel vision. And now I want it all. No. I want a lot. It's 10 grand. Should do me. Might get a bit more. So before this video becomes way too long, thank you everybody once again for coming to visit with me. Please leave me a comment, like my video, and subscribe to my channel. A bientôt.